Hey guys, this is your girl Nilo Green coming at you with a review of season 4, Orange is the New Black. And this is going to be a video of reviewing this season, so it's obviously going to have spoilers. Um, so this would be a good time to like this, subscribe, but then turn it off. I don't even know if I can start at the beginning because I am just still tearing up right now. And I guess if you're watching this, you've already looked and finished the season. And I am literally still in tears over the incident with Poussey. Um, Poussey is my favorite character from Orange is the New Black. She is the reason, she and Tasty are the reasons of why I was so drawn into the show. Um, the first season, just their comedic timing, everything about both Tasty and Poussey was just freaking hilarious. And that has just really been, the main reason that I have watched the show. Gosh, I cannot believe I'm so full and tearful. Like, she's a real character. But I just cannot believe what happened in these last two episodes with Poussey. And so as you know, it begins off, there's just been all this unrest, in Litchfield since these new freaking guards that Caputo has brought in. I mean, ugh. At first, I was like, okay, this is funny. They're gonna bring in previous vets, and they're trying to cut costs. So I really thought it was gonna be more of a debacle. Like, this is gonna be so funny. This is gonna bring some more comedy, to the show. And of course, it went in an entirely different direction. You've got Humphreys, this almost like sadomasochistic type of person. He's making Marissa eat, a baby mouse and flies, and he's inciting like a gladiator type fight between Crazy Eyes and I can't even think of her name, the girl who looks like a Cabbage Patch that they said. So it just kind of really went left with those guards. And so they are going to do a peaceful protest. The inmates have all gotten together to say that they're going to do a peaceful protest. And what was so ironic is that, in coming up with, we're going to do this peaceful protest, Poussey was kind of the one who was, talking to Soso like, dude, I know this is just something for you to do. But being Poussey and having the big heart that she has, when they see how wrong Red was done, like she's pushed to the ground, she's really elderly. And Piscatello, I can't even think of his name because I'm just so done right now. And I'm doing this video like straight out of raw emotions. Piscatello pushes Red to the ground and they're sick of this shit, I'm sorry. And so they get up on the tables to kind of continue what had happened to Blanca and to Piper. And, they were just going to do this peaceful protest. Look, we're not going to move until you're out of the way. You guys need to be fired. This is ridiculous. This is redonk. And, all of the inmates, no matter, what racial tensions are going on, no matter what, you messed up my business, this kind of stuff, they all are like, you know what? Forget that, we're all gonna do this. And Poussey gets up on the table and she's trying to protect Crazy Eyes, who is definitely traumatized by the fight that she had to have with I'm just gonna start calling her Cabbage Patch because I can't remember her name, that she had to have with Cabbage Patch. And Poussey is basically trying to protect Crazy Eyes. This whole thing, she's trying to protect Crazy Eyes. So this kind of brawl happens, and Poussey, trying to protect Crazy Eyes, is kind of thrown to the floor while the rest of the guards are trying to handle Crazy Eyes. And Bailey, out of all of the guards, like, Bailey, he's the nicest, purest guard in the freaking Litchfield. Okay, he's holding Poussey down with his knee, not realizing that he's holding Poussey down with his knee, because he's so focused on what's happening with Crazy Eyes, and they're all focused on restraining her, that he's not realizing that, his knee is in her back, and Poussey is just this big. You've noticed from season 1, she's a little petite little thing, and he's not realizing that, she can't breathe. And I think as I was watching it unfold, I was like, I know that this isn't happening. Like, okay, she's going to get up. Like, I see where they're going with this. They're going to try to, kind of mimic the Freddie Gray. And we're sitting there watching her die. We're sitting there watching, Samira Wiley really play this role. Like, you're seeing her can't breathe. You're seeing the pain that she's in. And she's dead. Like, and it's so hard because I know that she's just a character. She's my favorite character, but I think it just resonates, just the Black Lives Matter movement. I think that is very, very metaphorical for Sandra Bland and for Freddie Gray. And, oh gosh, just to see it unfold with Poussey, who's such a beloved character, because, I was angry and I was crying. I was texting friends who've already finished, and I'm like, and this is wrong, but I was like, okay, why not Black Cindy? Why not Janae? Like, Janae, she just gets on my nerves. Why Poussey? But then it hit me, why Poussey? Because that's going to really make us feel the emotions. That's going to make us feel what it's like to lose a loved one, because I do feel like across the board, no matter the race or anything like that, Poussey is a beloved character. And so we see this happen to her, but ironically it's Bailey, and it's an accident. I don't think anything was done maliciously. It was just a crazy situation. But I think what hurt me more is that they left her body laying on the floor all night, and they just let her lay there. It was so disrespectful because they wanted to spin this story, and the guards, making up lies that she had a weapon and she was going to attack Bailey. And I mean, it was just such a powerful episode, and you could still see the unity. The Dominicans, especially Blanca. I really like Blanca's character. She really was trying to come and give her condolences, because she knew that ish was wrong. Like, they all knew, even the racist Nazi woman, not the bottom, but the one with the blonde hair, she even was like, guys, I know Big Cindy punched me in the face, but they did lose a friend. So even in her straight ignorance, she even realized that this was some bullshit and it was wrong. I'm hurt, like, to even look at Bailey, even though I love his character and I feel really bad, but to do a comparison, because Bailey and his friends had weed and they were drinking alcohol, open containers, and hell, they got taken home by the police. But Poussey got 6 years for half an ounce, that we find out after she died. That's bull. So I don't even know why I did this video. Like, I thought I was going to do a review, but I'm so full right now that I'm going to have to do a review of the season later. But I just wanted to come on and express how I am feeling about Poussey's Washington's death, and where I think, the writers from Orange is the New Black were going with it. But it hurts, and it hurts like hell. I mean, it's a character, and I can't function right now. Like, I've been crying literally all day since I finished. It's about 6 o'clock. I finished at 2. Leave your comments below if you've seen this. Tell me what you think, about these last 2 episodes, the finale. Do you think that Bailey should go to jail? I mean, Suzanne, that child died by accident. she got life. I mean, not life, but she got prison time. I don't know what to think, but let me know your thoughts. Let me know I'm not alone, because I'm just really in my feelings. But rest in peace, Poussey. I love you. Rest in heaven, girl. Fly high. I'm toe up. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.